What you know about Plat? The forum is the format. It's MAZ and Tomcat. Who cares who came before that? You should trust me, it's official. Don't just take the flow for granted. We discuss important issues, plus promoting local talent. We three hosts that make the topics flow. Click the link and watch the show. Listen while you're driving home, but don't forget to watch the road. Folks from different walks of life. Gangsters, politicians, single mothers, or musicians. It's important that we listen.
Welcome back to another episode of Platform. I is MAZ. We at same spot, same bat time, kind of same bat channel. We had a couple of technical difficulties, but we here. I got the beautiful daddy to the side of me. That boy Side, what up with you, big dog?
What up, man? You know how it is, man. We live on location.
We got the beautiful Jazz, the executive producer, IVO with a DO, making a special guest appearance.
I don't even know why y'all need me here. Can I sign off?
You're part of this thing now. You're part of the black culture.
Part of this thing now.
And we got the woman of the hour, Miss Alexandria Hughes. How you doing, Miss Lady?
Yeah, special
Doing
guest.
good. Doing good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for your patience with all this craziness going on over here.
Yes. They be tripping around here. How you doing with everything that's going on? And the temperature is scorching hot out here. How you feeling out about everything going on? Just speaking. Well, first of all, I know we did the last episode, but just for the people that might not have seen it, just give them a brief intro on who you are and what you about, what you do.
Yes, my name is Alexandria. I'm an activist with Michigan Liberation as well as Accountability for Dearborn. A lot of my work focuses on justice for Black people. And I'm also a behavior therapist and coordinator, so I'm all about mental health as well.
Solid.
All right.
Okay. Well, let's get into it. The George Floyd situation, the conviction, how you feeling about it? Do you feel like, what you feeling?
When the news broke out, about like Chauvin being charged on all three charges, that was surprising. I'm not gonna lie, because I didn't think he would be. I don't have faith in the system, the justice system at all in that regard. So surprising. It was a lot to take in. It was very emotional. But I don't feel like the system has just changed now because he was convicted. I saw a lot of comments about that. I feel like this is one officer that was convicted in comparison to so many that should be. I compare it to, like, for me, this is crumbs compared to the whole cake. Mm-hmm. So in order to right all the wrongs done against Black people, you have to do so much more. And this is only us getting started.
Right on. Allie, what right after the sentence got handed down or whatever, a man got convicted or whatever, we had a situation with the young lady who was shot by the police. You well aware. What was your take? Is this the first time that the blacks and whites, like Black people kind of been divided on this one. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people.
No, I have noticed. I've noticed. I don't like people saying that the cop's response was fine, like he reacted. How else was he supposed to react? He was justified. I don't like that. I'm never gonna say someone's justified in killing someone. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna that's just me. I'm not gonna condone oh, they deserve it. Like I don't play God. I don't play the judge and jury. I don't do that. I feel like it could have went different. I've seen the police tackle people with weapons and tussle, but when it's us, it's never a thought to do things different. And that's my problem. There's other things the officer could have did. He could have used taser. He had two other officers with him. They should have been rushing to the scene. Why was he just the only one with his gun out, frantic, and no one else was trying to help him? Right. He could have used rubber bullets, like that, or more used. Like, I mean, can we not kill the people? Karate's always killing us what we should do. Like, and it's a kid. Like, you don't respond any different to a child. Like, you shouldn't respond that way regardless. But to a kid, you didn't take any additional thought on it. That's my problem with it. Like, I don't like it. I don't agree with how it was handled. There's even some things on the side of, like, with the parents, the whole thing. I have a lot of questions with them, like why were you guys? Because I know my mom and my would be all over me if that was happening. But I have a lot of questions. But at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't like the public response to it. Because it bothers me that people are like, oh, he's justified. This is one that's okay. No, this should not even have happened or been the case. She called the police to get help and she's dead. Like, you don't see a problem with that?
That's a problem.
Yeah, like
that's a big problem.
Yeah, like it's all just, it's broken. The system is broken. And yeah.
Okay.
So in saying, that the system is broken, which I definitely agree. Well, broken is maybe not the right adjective. It's more just, it's not working. But I think it's working for us. It's working in the way that it was intended.
Right. Yeah.
What is your take on what needs to happen from here? We get into these arguments over reform and defund and abolish. Where do you fall among those ways of thinking as far as what we need to do to make this sort? It's not so dangerous for us to just be.
Yeah.
Right. The first thing I think needs to happen is qualified immunity needs to be ended, and we need to hold officers accountable. And, I would like to see the police defunded and more investment in the communities, but we're not just going to get there overnight. So my thing is, we at least need to be able to hold officers accountable for their actions, be able to win against them by ending qualified immunity, at least until we can get there. But yeah, I feel like it needs to be drastic change. Like, we need a whole new system. Like, I think it's been too many years to just keep the same thing. Like, we should be thinking way outside the box now.
So I was talking to bro, like I think the other day, and we was just speaking on like the whole line of policing, like where it started and how it got here. So basically, like you say, it's a whole system that was put in place, like really after slavery, I want to say, like around Reconstruction and all of that. And I guess they was using that to basically keep us in line or just track our behavior and all of that. And I don't know, Reconstruction, I want to maybe after 1865 or something to that effect.
Yes,
like
sir.
Something like that. So like, just honestly, I want to hear from all of y'all actually, like, do y'all even feel like this is something that could be like changed after so long of, just the way it's been going on? Like we talk about the Emmett Till situation, just, all the long list of Black people that got killed by the police. Like, is it even possible in y'all opinion to change this at this point?
So me and Miles was kicking it, Allie. Me and Miles was kicking it, and I guess like he's saying, what we would like to do is start from the beginning. The beginning of civil rights. And maybe you have something different than I do, but we kind of say the beginning of civil rights started when Martin Luther King obviously engaged that Emmett Till situation. Everything started in like, what's that,
1955.
When Emmett Till got killed and whatever. And then Martin Luther King had that
55
range all the way to what, 12, 13 years until he got assassinated. So that being the case, what are your thoughts on that? You know what I'm saying? Because we got Emmett Till, you got Medgar Evers, you got all these cats and all this, the bombing, the kids and the school, you got all this stuff that happened. Like, we just trying to connect all this stuff. Like, you are a Black activist now. Where were you and how did you get started in this? What all these events that happened, how did this stuff help to form you into who you are now?
How did these things help? I would say from my experiences is how I got to where I am now. Like going to a very white high school and seeing how I was treated differently made me realize like, okay, it's something wrong, it's something that's not right. And I was curious. For me, that's how I started looking into these problems, like into racism, look into things a little bit more. I say how these things have put me to where I am. For me, the turning point was the Sandra Bland case, because that could have been me. Like, I literally felt like that could have been me. She was college educated. She was into activism. She was speaking on social media. She was, just driving in her car in, I guess Chicago or whatever. Like, just, yeah. So at that moment, it hit me to go even harder with the cause and really fight, because I just started seeing like this is just getting worse. Like, yeah, that was a light bulb moment for me.
Okay. Well, like Miles was saying, as far as is it room for us to grow? I guess, can we make a difference? Can we change things? I don't know. We all want to, we shall overcome. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I mean? But it's not looking good. You know what I'm saying? We can always hold the power to do these type of things. We could, as a people, you know what I'm saying, affect the change that are, you know what I'm saying, but will we? You know what I mean?
Right.
Will people take it seriously enough to, I don't know. I don't feel good about it. Let's put it that way. I'm not gonna say whether I think it can go that way. I mean, what do you think?
I think we will. And I say that, like, I think things will get worse before they get better, obviously. But I feel like...
And what does worse is? I'm saying,
tell me what that is. Worse than...
What's worse than tell? Like when we be laying in the streets, literally like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me, I'm trying to get dying man.
I feel like it's not going to be so nice. Like, it's not going to be... If people on the, this side of want justice and all that, like, it's not going to be fought the so peaceful, nice way all the time. It's about to shift. I feel like everything is going to shift to be even more aggressive, even more just like, I don't care. And I don't know what that expression is going to look like, but it's not going to just be this nice, kind form. It's going to be a little bit of everything. And, it's not going to just be us. It's not just going to be Black people doing it. It's going to be white people. It's going to be Asian people. Because as you can see, these problems are affecting them too. So it's a growing, our group is growing. Like, it's just people are just mad and tired of the same thing. And it's not just us fighting alone anymore. And I think that's the biggest piece of why things will change, is because we are all coming together. So it's gonna get more intense. It's gonna be a lot going on, but I think it'll be in our favor. And seeing the changes around the world in terms of cities actually defunding the police, actually places in New York are replacing their entire police department. Like Ithaca, New York, the mayor proposed a plan to replace the entire police department with something. It's like a public safety team, he's calling it, but it's a lot of civilians that's leading it. It's not like police officers. So these kind of things, they give me hope. And I think things will change.
Okay, I appreciate your outlook.
Yeah.